So we'll start with debate. Obviously, it is coming up. How are you preparing? Is somebody playing Joe Biden in the debate with you? Are you doing debate prep at all?
Yeah, we are doing it. These two gentlemen have been helping, and Kaylee's there.
But who plays Biden for you? I mean,
I would say maybe a combination of these two, and either one of them is about 5 times smarter than Sleepy Joe. But we had a little debate prep before we came here. I think this whole thing, though, is debate prep. You know, what I do is debate prep every day. I'm taking questions from you people all the time. I mean, I've taken a lot of questions from you over the last number of years, and he doesn't. I watched the way he was treated on MSDNC on Friday. I guess he did it live, and it was disgraceful. It was an embarrassment. I know her, and she's a pretty tough reporter. The way she was helping him along with us, it was so obvious what was going on. She was helping him. She was giving him a question and then helping him to answer the question. I know her very well. She doesn't do that. It was embarrassing, and people don't talk about it. I mean, play some of those clips, play some of those answers, the answers that where he wasn't able to give an answer, and she's pushing him. She's pushing him. They never do that with me, I can tell you, but I don't have the kind of problems he has.
How many hours would you say you've spent on debate prep?
A little time. I mean, not a lot.
More or less than 16.
I'm running a country. I don't have the luxury. I watched other people over the years. I watched one sort of fairly recently, not too long ago, go into a cabin, lock himself into a cabin, and he came out and he wasn't very effective. You know, he had so many things going on. Sometimes you can go too much in that stuff. You know, sometimes you can go too much. I mean, look, I've never debated before, but then I debated a lot 4 years ago. And if you look at the polls, those polls that come out, hundreds of thousands of people in Time magazine and all of the different polls, I think there's about 7 or 8 of them. According to those polls, I won every debate, every single debate. In the primaries, and then when I debated Crooked Hillary, I won every debate. I mean, this isn't me saying, I felt I did, but this isn't me saying, this is the polls. You had Time magazine poll, you had this, that, and I guess they take them off the internet or they get phone calls or something. But according to that, I won every debate. And I felt I did. But I understand the subject. Now, Chris is tough. I hope that Chris is going to be equally tough on Joe Biden. But I watched the young lady who I won't say her name, but it was embarrassing the way she was getting him along. So I just asked the question about drugs. I think it's something that would be appropriate because you can't have a president that needs that kind of help.
One question.
If you do have a president that needs that kind of help, when you've got to deal with Putin and you've got to deal with President Xi of China and you have to deal with Kim Jong-un, and by the way, do you notice there's no war going on with North Korea, which everyone thought would be in about 1 week after I came to be president. They thought it was going to happen immediately. No war. And that's saving perhaps millions of lives, not just, they were saying, 50,000 people. No, millions and millions of people could have died.